Got a 1990 Real-Lite truck camper, and it's a big one with the shower and a toilet. Everything works in there. It's a little bit of a fixer-upper, but I've spent a week in it with no problems, other than blowing the motor up in my truck. So I'm gonna sell this to try to finance a motor. As you can see, it fits in a square cab dually without the extenders on the legs. When I got it, this leg right here in particular was ripped off due to some rotten wood. So we chased the rotten wood and we replaced the entire sleepover. It's a little soft here under the water heater yet. The back tie down's in good shape. Previous owner waterproofed the entire roof, and I can verify with you that the roof is in fact watertight. I put a new air conditioning unit on it. It works amazingly. The week I spent in it was a week in July. It was pretty hot. I had to turn it off a couple of times. This is the back of the refrigerator. The refrigerator does work on electric. I have never tried it on the propane side. I have no reason to believe that it would not work. Two propane tanks. So I had the truck towed home, and they just lifted the nose up and pulled it home, and the guy was pretty abusive to the front tie down, so probably gonna need a little bit of work on the front tie downs. You see, it kind of pulled this and buckled this a little bit. Rear tie downs are in good shape. I have keys for all the locks. This awning does come out, and there are feet or legs for the awning. The step was ripped off in the process of towing. It's right there, so it's included. The dinette, there's a piece of wood down there that turns into a bed. Overhead storage. More overhead storage. The stove and oven do work. I did use them. It works wonderfully. I have this plugged in. The fridge does work. The freezer does produce ice. I don't have any ice in there currently, but I promise you, you can make ice there. I used bottled water for my ice and cooking requirements. The mattress and TV are not staying with the camper. That radio is a Bluetooth radio. It does work. I hooked it up. The carpet is new. It's not glued down or anything. Well, it's not glued down. We reskinned the walls. This wall was pretty rotten. That window, I just got that cover in there, is watertight, but it does open and close if you want it to. This all works. The marine battery is down here. It's just a closet with a microwave. A little pantry that slides out. And some drawers. And this is just an access panel back of the propane here. Some water valves, propane valves and whatnot. Under the sink. More drawers. I'll be keeping all my pots and pans. This is just outside access to the truck. This is another outside access. This is the water tank. I want to say it's 23 or 24 gallons. This is all the manuals for everything, all the appliances, the fridge, the jacks, the furnace, the air conditioner, brand new air conditioner, Dometic, whatever you want to call it. Works good, gets really cold. Here's the electrical panel. and it does charge the marine battery, which is housed in here. The furnace has been serviced, it does work. Bathroom, medicine cabinet. Light, fans noisy, but full length mirror. Looking to get rid of it, mainly to buy a motor for the truck that it's currently sitting in. So I'm asking, I think $4,000 for it, but I am negotiable. I know that it needs some work, so I'm willing to negotiate on it. Oh, the passenger rear jack no longer lifts. I think it's maybe an O-ring is blown out or something. It can be rebuilt. The manual in there shows how to do that. Or if you choose, you can replace all four with the jacks that you like. So there's your water hookup. But yeah, I mean, it's a real good camper. It's big. It's about 3,000 pounds. Let me show you the data sheet on the camper itself. I could have shown you that. It's big, it's heavy, so you're going to need an 8-foot bed. You're going to need a big truck to put this in. Here's your data sheet. Get us to focus here. There you go. 1990. February of 90. And it says to put it in a Chevy, but if you bring something else, just make sure it's heavy enough to haul this big boy. So, she's a big girl. Lots of room in here. Don't know how many it'll sleep. I just wanted it for myself. That's a queen size mattress with plenty of room around it. And then this dinette turns into a bed here, so you can throw as many bodies in here as will fit, I suppose. This little fan does work. It may be tiny, but it does make a big difference in here. So, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. Thermostat. This does not work. I think it's bent. It's not 100 degrees in here, I can promise you that. So, but yeah, overhead storage, everything's good. Everything in here works like it's supposed to. It's a newer antenna, and it does work. It's powered down here. So, like I said, any questions, feel free to ask. Nothing to hide here. So, this just gotta go. Alright. Let me get under so you can get another look at it. Oh, I'm 275 pounds and I have climbed this ladder a couple of times, so it's attached pretty well. It held me just fine. I'll include the sawhorses and everything truck camper related to it. All the turn downs and turnbuckles or whatever. Everything that goes with the camper goes with the camper, minus the dishes, pots and pans, and silverware. Alright, let me know.